Before I became a member of Congress, I was a public school teacher for 24 years. If I were to put together a course on Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander history, I would include these three things. The first thing that I would focus on is the sense among many Asian Americans and other Americans that Asian Americans feel as if they don't belong and are not from America. That might have something to do with the fact that one of the very first immigration laws of the American Republic was that immigrants from Asia could not naturalize. They could not become naturalized citizens. And that brings me to a second point, that it wasn't until 1898 that an American-born Chinese man, Wong Kim Ark, sued to establish that he was an American by dint of his being born in the United States. For 100 years, immigrants from Asia were not allowed to naturalize, and it wasn't until 1898, 100 years after the birth of our country, that it's established that a Chinese Asian man born in America was actually an American. The third thing I want to cover is the anti-Asian sentiment in the 20th century. It really begins at the end of the 19th century with the Chinese Exclusion Act and continues with the Japanese Exclusion Act, which bars immigration from Japan or China or East Asian countries. And that sentiment boils up to the point in 1942 when my parents, grandparents, and their relatives are relocated from their homes into Japanese American incarceration camps, one of the most shameful eras of our history. It's important to understand all the ways in which people suffered injustice, overcame that injustice. It's also important for us to appreciate all the contributions that Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders have made to this great nation. I'm proud to be an Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander, and I invite everyone to celebrate this month.